Chinmaya,
Yes, sir.
have you told other students are
Yes,
joining?
sir. Yes, sir. I have just messaged in the group. They are just coming, sir.
Okay. In a regular class, how many joining in all regular classes?
4.
Oh, today four are already joined.
Yes, sir.
So, sir,
When the regular class is going on, sir, please.
no. When your classes are going on, how many total students are joining regularly? How many students are joining? Four or many?
Sir, many student, but few came to attend the class.
So, should we wait for them or we will start?
I think, sir, we should wait for them for 5 minutes or.
Okay, for 5 minutes we will wait, and after that we
Yes,
will
sir.
start.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Your subject is MCS-21,
Yes, sir.
is it? So MCS-21 is data structure,
Okay.
data and file structure.
Sir, is this the first class, sir?
This is the first class of data and file structure,
Yes, sir.
MCS-21. Have you received the material of MCS-21?
Yes, sir.
Have you got the material of MCS-21?
No, sir, not yet.
You have not
I've
got.
got, sir. I've got.
You have got.
Yes.
So have you read it?
Yes, I've skimmed it, just not thoroughly.
Because this class is the counseling class, means you have to read it, and after reading you have to come to this class to discuss only. You can ask any type of doubt on data structure, so that should be clear by me. I
Yes,
will
sir.
clear your doubts or whatever you want to know, that we will discuss. So
Yeah, Mr.
how many of you have studied?
Actually, sir, we have not received the study material. That's why we have not studied.
You Chilma have not received and Umang have not received. Others received. Satyavrata you have received.
Yes, sir.
Satyavata, on which format you have received? On email or something other format?
No, the print format.
Print format. Okay. Yeah. From which date the class is going on? Actually, we have not intimated before. Today morning, I just got a call from sir. That's why I'm joining.
Yeah,
But you
this
have
is the
to,
first class, I think.
you know
This is
that
the first class.
you, this is the first class of your data structure, and you know that you have admitted to the course, and in this semester there is a course MCS-21 that you have to study, and also have to appear the exam by which will be conducted by the university any day. So means you have to study, otherwise how you could appear the test or exam. So this is your duty. So how to collect, but you have not collected. If you would have
Okay.
collected the material and you have studied, then today we will discuss that. But you have not studied. So what we will do? Anyway, I will discuss from my side. I will tell you what are the materials or what are the things are there in the data structure subject. You listen, and if anywhere any doubt, you ask. Okay. So now we'll go to the data structure. Now I am sharing my screen, and tell me whether my screen is share or not. My screen is shared.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is visible.
Okay, visible.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay, fine. So data structure, in the data structure, we'll discuss all these things. That is organization of data structure operation, analysis of the complexity of algorithm, asymptotic notation, time space trade-off, linear search, binary search, and analysis of all type of searching algorithm. All of you keep mute yourself. All of you keep mute yourself. And when your friends are joining, I have to admit them. If somebody will tell to admit, you tell me, inform me that, so I will admit them. Okay. Now the data structure. Okay. Actually, data are not sorted or data are not kept in a particular manner or particular order. Data can be come in the random order. Data can be come in the unsorted order. Data can be come in any type of order. But we need to sort or we need to arrange or rearrange this data in a particular organization, which is known as data structure. That's why the data structure is what? This is a logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of data. Earlier, to the data structure implemented, the data are not being stored in a structured manner. So we have to make it in structured manner by using the data structure, which is the mathematical or logical model. And there are certain data structure models are there, or there are certain data structures are there. Those are like this. So what are the data structures? There are 6 data structures. You can write, if you have the pen and a note, you can write what are the 6 data structures. The 6 data structures are array, stack, queue, linked list, tree, and graph. Okay, array, stack, queue, tree, linked list, tree, and graph. There are 6 data structures. So how many data structures are there? Please interact.
The 6 data structures.
Sir, 6 data structures.
Okay, what are they? Array, stack, queue, linked list, tree, and graph. So these 6 are what? Data structures. And array already have been discussed to you in the previous semesters. In your previous semester, C programming was there? Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
In your previous
Yes,
semester?
sir.
Okay, C programming was there. In C programming, the array has been discussed.
Yes, sir.
Array discussed or not? Okay. Means
Sir, your sound is buffering.
my sound is clear now.
No, sir, it's kind of buffering, sir.
Not buffering. My sound is clear here too.
It's
My
not
sound
coming.
is my sound is not coming clearly.
Yes, sir.
Only to you, my sound is not coming clearly, or to all of you?
Sound is clear, sir.
Sound is clear.
Sir, sound is clear.
Okay,
Sound is
my
clear.
sound will be clear because in my side everything is okay. You check your side.
I think
Okay.
there is some network issue.
That might be. Okay, students. Now write in your note the data structures, that is your array, stack, queue, linked list, tree, and graph. These are the data structures. Okay, somebody tell what are the data structures. The girl, what is your name, girl? There is a girl. Any boy? Tell what are the data structures.
Sir, array, stack, queue, linked list, tree, graph.
You write this. I will see whether any students they have joined. Just wait 1 minute. Whether if any students they are waiting to join, I will check it. Just wait. Any student waiting for joining? No, nobody is waiting. Everybody has. Already 7 students have joined. Okay, anyway, somebody has come now. Admit. Okay, anyway, we go to discuss. Okay, so my screen is visible to you. My presentation is visible to you.
Sir, all clear.
Okay, all clear. Okay. So we know that array has been discussed in your previous semester. And excluding array, there are remaining what? 5 data structures. So in this syllabus, in this your data structure in this semester, you need to discuss that stack, queue, linked list, tree, graph. But in your syllabus, all things are there. Array, though this was in your previous semester, so that we will not discuss. But that you know. Okay. So that is also one type of data structure. Okay. So
Sir, briefly, please elaborate, please, that one.
which one?
Array, sir,
Regarding
please
array.
briefly.
Array already you have used. Array is nothing but array is a collection of items of similar type. The array similar type of items are stored, and the array is a homogeneous in nature. All items are similar type. That's why if you write int a of 10, now please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. There is a background sound. Please mute yourself. So array is a homogeneous in nature, and array contains all items of a similar type. Suppose you declare int a of 5. Now here 5 data items are declared, that is a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Okay, and every a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, they contain integer value only. And this is contiguous in nature, means one after another they are adjacent to each other. And in the array, we can keep the data, we can read the data, we can write the data, we can update the data by using the index. By using what? Index. Okay. So this is what this is the array. In the array, after storing the data, we can source data anywhere it is present. Anywhere it is present, so we can source the data. And array has different dimensions. The beginning dimension of array is one dimensional. One dimensional array means one size we have to give. It can be 2-dimensional, it can be 3-dimensional, it can be multi-dimensional. So these are the things in the array. Okay. And after array, we will discuss what is stack. Okay. So stack we will discuss. But before to that stack discussion, you have to know what are the data structure operations. So these are the data structure operations. What are the operations of data structure? Creation, insertion, deletion, traversal, searching, sorting, splitting, and merging. Okay. So creation means what? We have to create a new data structure. Okay, we have to create a new data structure. Somebody has unmute. Please mute it. Somebody mute it. Mute yourself. Hello. Somebody, you mute yourself. In the background, some vehicle horn sound is coming. Now, the creation operation. So, creation is one operation, and in the creation operation, the data structure is created. Okay, means creating a new data structure is creation operation. Similarly, insertion operation means inserting a new item to the data structure is insertion operation. Deletion operation means deleting an existing item from the data structure is known as deletion operation. Then the traversal. Traversal means what? Visiting items in the data structure are traversal operations. Searching means finding a particular item in the data structure, whether present or not. Okay, searching a particular item, whether present or not in a data structure is what? This is searching. Then sorting is nothing but to rearrange the data structure in a particular order, either ascending order or descending order is known as sorting. So sorting means what? We will rearrange the items in a particular order. Particular order means what? Either the items will be rearranged in a ascending order or the items will be rearranged in descending order. This is known as sorting. Splitting means suppose we have a data structure, we want to divide the data structure into multiple small data structures. When we divide the multiple small data structures from a single data structure, we say that this is splitting of data structures. Then the merging data structure, suppose we have already number of data structures and we want to combine all these data structure into a single one. Okay, when the means combination of small data structure into a single one is the merging. Here splitting and merging, these both are what? Opposite to each other. Okay, splitting and merging are what? Opposite to each other. So these are what? These are the operations. These are what? These are the operations. All of you clear? Operations. After this operation, now there are different types of data structure. Either the data structure can be linear or non-linear, or the data structure can be static or dynamic. Okay. Now, what is linear data structure and what is non-linear data structure? So linear data structure means if we store the items in a data structure, so there we can find a line to be drawn. If there we can find to be a line can be drawn over all the items of the data structure, we say this data structure is what? Linear. But if we store the items and over all the item, we cannot draw a single line, rather multiple lines are drawn, then we say this is what? Non-linear data structure. Means in case of your linear data structure, data are stored in a linear fashion. Okay, in a linear data structure, the data are stored in a linear fashion. But in case of non-linear data structure, the data are stored in a non-linear fashion, or data are not stored in a linear fashion. This is the linear and non-linear data structure. Again, the data structure can be static or dynamic. So static means what? The size of the data structure is fixed. Okay. Now static data structure means what? The size of the data structure is fixed. And dynamic data structure means what? The size of the data structure is not fixed. Rather, the size of the data structure can be changed. Okay, during the runtime of the program, the size of the data structure can be changed. Okay, so this is what static or dynamic data structure means. A linear data structure can be static or dynamic. A non-linear data structure can be static or dynamic. Okay, so here if you see the array, stack, queue, so these three are what? Static. These three are what? Linear data structure. Okay, your array, stack, queue are linear data structure. Tree, graph are non-linear data structure. And array is what? Static data structure. Linked list is what? Dynamic data structure. Students, clear? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear now?
Sir, but
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
stack is linear, but is it static or dynamic?
Which one? Stack. Stack is linear. Okay, stack is linear. The stack can be static. The stack can be dynamic. The queue can be static. The queue can be dynamic. The tree can be static. The tree can be dynamic. The graph can be static. The graph can be dynamic. Okay. When the stack uses array, this is a linear static. When the stack uses linked list, this is what? This is a linear dynamic. When tree uses array, this is a nonlinear static. When tree uses linked list, this is a nonlinear dynamic. Similarly, queue using array is what? Linear static. Queue using linked list is linear dynamic. Graph using array is nonlinear static. And graph using linked list is what? Nonlinear dynamic. All of you got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just we'll see whether anybody is waiting to join or not. I'll see, because somebody they are coming and they are not able to join. I have to allow them. Anybody, any student talk to you that they are not able to be joined? Students?
No, sir.
Told you?
Sir, not until now.
Okay. So it means everybody has joined, nobody has waiting. Because we are presenting, and since we are presenting, if somebody is coming to join, so they will request a joining message, and I have to admit them. But we are using that presentation, so we are not able to see that message. And all of you do what? You see in the right side before the time is written, so there is a chart with everyone. Have you seen? The right side top corner, there is a, before the time is showing, there is a chart with everyone is written.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have
So
seen.
there you write your enrollment number and name. You write now your enrollment number and name. I will see that.
Sir, where?
Where you are not able to know?
No, sir.
In the right side top corner. So there is a message. Chat with everyone. Chat with everyone. Okay, Chinmay Nayak, registration number and name. So similarly, others also they have to write.
Sir, that is the laptop screen, sir. So on mobile screen that will not visible, sir. On mobile screen, there is a three dot on the rightmost side.
Okay,
Click
okay.
click
Okay,
that
okay, okay.
three dots, and in call message option is there. Please
Okay,
enter that one.
okay, okay. Sure, sure, sure. All students you come to know and write that. So there is a chart and you give your
Okay, sir.
registration number or your enrollment number, then name. Only 4 students have written. You are 8. Others 4, 5, 6. Others all have written. Srinivas, Chinmay have written. Okay, Chinmay, Umang, Satyabrat, Shiv Saurabh, Pratap, Ojus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But how it is showing 9 people?
Sir, including you too, sir.
Including me, it should be 8. You are
No,
7.
sir. There are two. I think, sir, your two windows are opened. Classroom 3, there are two people, sir.
Acha. Acha. Anyway, now somebody has joined. Where he has gone? Okay. Manmat has joined. Manmat Baral. Manmat Baral. He has joined. Manmat Baral. You do unmute and talk. Manmat Baral. Anybody is having his phone number? Please call to him. Umang. If you are
Sir,
having the
I don't have. Sir, I don't have his number.
okay. Anybody is having the Manmat mobile number? Manmat. Whether he is able to listen me or not.
Sir, I have messaged him.
Message him. Manmat.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He is able to listen me.
Sir, I think he's not able to audible to. He's audible to you, but I think he doesn't reply. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Does he know how to do the unmute?
Yes, sir. I think.
Manmat Baral. You tell Manmat Baral so that he will write his enrollment number and name.
She showed
Okay,
up.
sir, I am
You
calling
told.
him. Sir, I am calling him.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do that. Anyway, we'll continue our Okay. We'll continue our class. What happened? Okay. So this already we have discussed. What are the linear and non-linear? Okay. Now next. Now come to the next. That is now come to the analysis of the algorithm. In the algorithm, there are two types of analysis. There are two types of analysis or two types of complexity. Okay, two types of complexity. One complexity is the space complexity. Another complexity is the time complexity. So space complexity means what? Amount of memory space of the computer taken by the program or algorithm is known as the space complexity. Okay, the amount of memory space of the computer taken by the algorithm or the program is known as what? Space complexity. Similarly, amount of computer time taken by the algorithm is known as the time complexity. Okay, so there are two complexity of the algorithm. One is the space complexity, another is the time complexity. Now, finding the space complexity is easier. Finding the space complexity is easier means what? How to find the space complexity? Only you count the number of memory spaces used. How to count? Suppose I write int a, int b. If you write int a, int b, int takes 2 bytes. Here int a, int b, two variables are there of integer type. So 2 plus 2 equal to 4 bytes. Now suppose one float variable is there. Suppose float f, another variable suppose char c suppose variable. So f variable which is float takes 4 byte and char variable c takes 1 byte. So 4 plus 1 equal to 5 byte. The space complexity of the program is what? 5 byte. Okay. So this way we can find out the space complexity. But how to find out the time complexity? By running the program and watching the computer how much time it is taking. That is the not way to find out the time complexity of the program. Okay, now then how to find out the time complexity of the program? So we can use a mathematical model. We can use a mathematical model to find out the time complexity of the program. That mathematical model to find out the time complexity of the program is known as asymptotic notation. That is what? Asymptotic notation. And there are various types of asymptotic notations. One is the big O, another is big omega, another is theta, there is a small o, there is a small omega also. Okay, in addition to big O, big omega, theta, please unmute, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay, so big O, big omega, and theta are there. In addition to big O, big omega, and theta, so there are also small o and small omega. Now, what is big O? So, in big O is a function, and the value of this big O function is what? Less than equal to c of gn. C of gn. What is c? C is a constant. C is a constant. And what is gn? This is a function gn, order of gn. Okay, that we will see in a graph. Now we see in a graph here. Now here function, this function is what? Less than the cgn. When the function is less than the cgn, this is the order of, this is the big O, or order of gn. Okay, and when the function is in between the cgn and c2gn, here c2gn and here c1gn, and function is in between two cgn, then this is what? This is the theta. And here the function can be either this is your big omega, this is your small omega, this is big O and small o, and this is your fn. Now fn, your big omega and big omega and big, this is your big theta, this is your big O and this is your small o. Now big O and small o, they are more than the fn. Okay, and big omega, small omega, they are less than the fn. Okay. So these are what? These are the worst time complexity, and these are the best time complexity. Now, if you see, we will take one example. We will take one example. By taking the example, we can discuss. So the example is shown here. We'll take the searching algorithm. So what is searching algorithm? Searching is nothing but to finding a particular item, whether present in a list or not. Okay, what is searching? Searching is nothing but to find an item whether present in the list or not. That is your searching algorithm. And how many types of searching are there? There are two types of searching. One is the linear search, another is the binary search. There are two types of searching. One is the linear search, another is the binary search. Okay, up to this you are clear? Then one by one we will discuss. First we will discuss the linear search, then we will discuss the binary search. Up to this you are clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll discuss
Yes, sir.
the linear search. So linear search is a very easier one, and linear search is very simplest search. And linear search is searches the item one after another. Means it searches the item in a sequential manner. Okay, linear search, it searches the item one after another. It searches the first item. If this is the first item is our searching item, then it is okay. Otherwise, it will go to the second item and it will match whether this is our searching item. If not, it will go to the next and match. If this is not searching item, then it will go on and go on until we found the item which we are searching. This is your linear search, and linear search is very easier one, very simple one, or very easier one. That's why the linear search is what we simply traverse the list completely and match each element of the list with the item whose location is to be found. If the match found, then the location of the item is returned. Otherwise, algorithm return not found. And what is the algorithm? This is your algorithm of your linear search. Now this is the linear search algorithm. And linear search algorithm can be applied on a list. Either the list is ordered list or the list is unordered list. Means the linear search can be applied on a random item list. Okay, the linear search can be applied on a list which can be random list of items. Okay, and the linear search, here we have applied a list, and the name of the list is what? List, list, capital list. And this list is what? This list is an array, and the size of the array is what? N is the size of the array. Means n number of items are there in this list. N number of items are there in this list, and this list is an array. And we want to search an item. The name of the item is what? Item. This we want to search whether this item is present in the list or not. So how to do? So there are steps, and this is what? This is your algorithm. In the algorithm, this is your algorithm. Okay. Now in the algorithm, the step one. In the step one, we will set I equal to 0, and in the step 2 we will set found equal to 0, and in the step 3 we will have a while loop. This is repeat. Step 4 and step 5 means what? This is a while loop, and this will be repeated until I less than n and found equal to 0. And in the step 4, if item is equal to list of I, then set found equal to 1 and set location equal to I plus 1. And if then step 5, this is what? Compute I equal to I plus 1, means this will be your I plus plus. So this will continue until your condition is false. And when this condition will be false, if you find the item. If you find the item, if item equal to list of I, then the value of found will be equal to 1 and this condition will be false. And when this condition is false, then you can find the item. And the found becomes what? 1. If the found becomes 1, then it will show you that item is found. Okay, if this is not true, means this is false. If this condition is false, then this condition will not be true. Then the set found equal to item will not be held. And set found equal to 1, item not will be held, means what? This will not be executed. And when this will not be executed, never this found becomes 1. Whenever found becomes 1, this repeat statement will go until I less than n. And when the value of I will be more than n, there will be false. And false means the repeat step will stop without changing the value of a found. The value of found will not be changed. The value of found will be what? The value of found will be that 0. Okay, the value of found will be that 0. And if the found equal to 1, here in the step 6, this condition is what? This condition will be false. And when this condition will be false, it will display the item not found. This is your algorithm of linear search. This is the linear search algorithm. All of you understood or not understood? If you have not understood, I will repeat it again. You tell whether you have understood the algorithm or not.
Clear, sir.
Yes.
Sir, one more time, please.
Which one? Which one? Hello?
Sir, from step 3, sir, it is not understood, please.
What is step 3? Step 3 is a loop statement. Okay, step 3 is a loop statement. Under this loop, what are the steps? Step 4 and step 5. Step 4 and step 5 are under the loop. And step 4, step 5 will be executed until and unless the value of I equal to n and found equal to 1. Okay, when the found will be equal to 1 and I will be equal to n, the loop statement will be stopped. Otherwise, the loop will continue. And during the loop execution, it will check item equal to list of I. Anywhere, if item equal to list of I, then this will be what? True. And true means what? It will change the value of a found equal to 1. And when the value of found will be equal to 1, again, when it will come to the repeat statement in the step 3, here I less than n and found equal to 0 will be false. False means it will go out from the loop. And when it will come out from the loop, the next step will execute is the step 6. Now step 6 will be executed means if found equal to 1 will be executed. And if found equal to 1 will be true and it will show you the item is found. You clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes. Now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what, this is your algorithm. In your exam, it will ask you write the algorithm or write the C function. Now, how to write this algorithm using C programming function? Okay, C function, this is your C function. Okay, the same thing I have written here, only change is what? There should be there should be what? The syntax. C syntax is written. Now here this I equal to 0, this is your step 1. Set I equal to 0, set found equal to 0, this repeat, then if. So
Yes,
these
sir.
are written here. This is I equal to 0, step 1, found equal to 0, step 2, while is repeat, step 4, this is your step 5, this is your step 6. Like this we have written. Okay. So and this is your found equal to 1. The same thing is written only by writing the C notation. And one more thing is written, that is what? That is there should be a function header. This is the function header. And the under this function header, the function body will be written. And in the function body, before starting of the function body, whatever the variable I have used, that should be declared. So again, I am telling that in the C function there should be a header. There should be a function header. After function header, there should be a curly bracket to have a block. To have a block of the statement. Then there is the variable declaration. Then the step 1, step 2, step 3 like this. And this is your step 5. Sorry, step 1, step 2, step 3. This is your step 4. This is your step 5. This is your step 6. Okay, like this. Like this, step 6 here. This is your step 6. And step 7 is your stop. So here curly bracket means stop. So this is what? This is your C function. All of you got it, the C function. Same thing is written here. Exactly whatever the algorithm, the same algorithm I am written here in the C function. Exactly same is written. Yes or not? Anything more is written? You just remember and compare. Remember and compare whether the algorithm and C function are the same or not.
Yes, sir. They're same.
Same. Okay. Now question is,
Yes, sir.
we'll write a program. How to write a program to take n numbers into the array and to search an item whether present or not. Now this is what is the program. Okay, in this program, what is happening here? A list is taken of n numbers and item is taken to search, and this program searches the item by using a linear search. So how we have written the program here? Has include stdio.h. Why this is written, you know, and this is the function prototype. Then this is the function in main function, and here this is the list which is declared of n size, means 100 size. Then you have to enter the size of the list. Then you have to enter items to the list. Then you have to enter the item which will be searched. Then you call the linear search function, which you have discussed here. This is the linear search function you have to call, that is written here. Okay, now this is the linear search function written here, and the linear search function is being called, and after calling it will either found the item or not found the item. Okay, now here example we have taken. Now this is the example. Where is the example? Now here example. Suppose it is asking here what? Enter size. We have written here. You see the program, enter size. First it will show you enter size, then enter items, then you have to enter items, then you have to enter item to search. You have to enter the item to search. Then it will search the item in the using the linear search. The linear search searches the item in the list. So the function is written here by using the while loop, and how this is executed already we have discussed in the algorithm. The algorithm is discussed. Okay, and the C function will do that one. Now we will take one example. Now example is what? Example 1. Suppose it is asking me enter size. Now I will give the size is 6. Then it will ask me to enter 6 items. I have given random items. First item 10, second item 34, third item 87, fourth item 21, fifth item 45, and sixth item 68. Then it will ask me the I enter item to search. Suppose I will write item to search is 21, and it will show me 21 is present or 21 is found at location 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 21 is present. Okay, now when we run the program, what is happening? What is happening when we give the size 6, a list is created. Okay, a list is created, and in that list, when we give all these numbers are stored like this. Since it is uses array, the beginning index of the array is 0. So at the 0 index, 10 is first item, 10 is stored. At the first index means 1 index, the next item 34 is stored. In the index 2, the next item 87 is stored. In the third index means 3 index, the next item 21 is stored. In the next index, the next item is stored. In the next index, the next item is stored. Okay. And initially we are making I equal to 0. Initially we are making what? I equal to 0. Okay, and what we are writing? We are writing the function. We are writing while I less than n. So 0 less than n is what? N is 6. So 0 less than 6 condition is true, and found equal to 0. Here we have taken found equal to 0, so condition is true. Condition true means it will check if list of I. List of I means list of 0. So list of 0 is what? 10, and item is what? Item is 21. Suppose we want to search 21. Now item is 21. Here we are searching 21. Okay, now here we are searching at 21. Item is what? 21. Now the condition is what? False. Since the condition is false, now I will be I plus 1. Here you see, since this condition is false, then what will happen? I will be I plus plus. Means I will be I plus 1. I will plus be 1 means what? 0 plus 1, that will be 1. Now item is here. Item we want to search is 21, and I will be plus I plus 1. Okay, I will be I plus 1. Means I is what? Pointing this one. And here the while loop is what? While loop is true. Now while loop is true because while is what? While I less than n and found equal to 0. Now condition is true. Condition true means what? Then again it will check the condition if item equal to list of I. List of I means list of 1. List of 1 is what? 34, and item is what? 21. 34 equal to 21 is what? False. Now false means what? Again it will be I plus plus. Again it will be I plus plus. I plus plus means what? I was 1, now I will be 2. And now I will be 2. Okay. Means now I is pointing to the next item, that is 87. Again, the while loop will be checked. Now while loop is true or false? Anybody tell? Now while loop is true or false?
False.
While
Will
loop
be
is false. False. How false?
False.
Yes.
How false? What is written in the while loop? In the while loop, it is written that
Sir, true.
I less than n and found equal to 0. I less than n is false. I is what? I
Sir,
is 2.
true.
N is what? N is 6. So I less than n means 2 less than 6 is true, and found equal to 0. We have taken already found equal to 0. So while loop is what? True. Yes or not?
True.
While loop is
True.
now it will enter into the body of while. In the body of while, if condition is written. Now if condition is true or false?
If condition is false.
If condition is false. Why? Because here if condition is false, because if is written what? If we have written if list of I. So list of I is what? List of I is what? 87. Because list of I means list of 2. List of 2 is what? 87. Okay.
87.
87 equal to 21. Condition is what? Condition false. Now condition false means what? Here again I will be I plus plus. Again I will be I plus plus. Now you see, again I will be I plus plus. Now the value of I will be what? Now the value of I will be what?
3.
3.
I equal to 3.
Okay. Because 2 plus 1 will be 3. Array, somebody. Who that was? Manoj Kumar. Manmat. Manmat. Why Manoj Kumar is presenting? Manmat. Manmat is there?
Sir, yes, sir.
Manmat, you find a chart in the right side corner and there you write your enrollment number and name. You write your enrollment number and name. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar. Am I audible to you? Manoj Kumar? Manoj Kumar, am I audible to you? Manoj Kumar?
Yes, sir.
You find a chart in the right side corner or top corner and there you click and write your enrollment number and name. That you do. Okay. Manoj Kumar and Manmat Baral you do. Others have done.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That you do. You write your enrollment number and name. In the right top corner, you find a chart with everyone is written. Chart with everyone. In that chart with everyone, you do that.
Yes,
if you
sir.
have mobile phone, you can find the three dots. If you have the mobile phone, you can find a three dots. In that three dots, you can find there is a chart. Go to the chart option and write your enrollment number and name. Got clear?
Yes.
Okay, do that. Do that. Now come to our lecture. Who is Manoj Kumar? Manmat, you do mute yourself. You be mute. Manmat,
Sir.
you
Sir.
do mute. You mute
Okay, sir.
yourself.
Okay, sir.
You mute yourself. Okay, you mute yourself. Okay. Okay, now we'll go there. Okay, now here you see. Now my screen is visible to you.
No, sir. No.
No, sir.
My screen is not visible.
No, sir.
Just wait. That Manoj Kumar has done the presentation. That's why I have paused my presentation. My presentation was paused. Now visible?
Now visible.
Now visible. Okay. Now here the value of I becomes what? 3. Okay. Now I becomes 3. And while loop is true or false, you interact. While loop is true or false? While loop is false. Why while loop is false?
Because sir, I equal to I plus 1.
While loop is what? I less than n. In the while loop written that I less than n and found equal to 0. So why condition will be false? While loop condition will be true. Okay, while loop condition will be true. Then it will enter into the body of the while. In the body of the while, it is written that if list of I equal to item. Now list of I is what? List of 3. List of 3 is what? That is 21. Equal to item. Item is what? 21. Now condition is true. Okay. If condition is true. Since if condition is true, then what will happen? Now found will be equal to 1. Now found will be equal to 1 and location will be I plus 1. You see, you remember, you see, we'll go there again. You see what we have written in the C function. You see here while I less than n,
Yes,
I was 3, n is what? N is 6. So 3 less than 6 is true and found equal to 0. Already found was 0. So condition is true. Condition true means then it will enter into the a body of the loop. If list of I, so list of I means list of 3. List of 3 is what? 21 equal to item. Your item enter is what? 21. Your item is passed.
21.
21. So 21 equal to 21 is what? True. True means found will be equal to 1. Now found will be equal to 1. Location will be I plus 1 means 3 plus 1 is 4. Then I will be I plus 1. I will be now 4. Here I plus 1. I was 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Again come back to the while. Here I less than n. Condition is true because I is 4. N is 6. And found equal to 0 is false because found became what? 1. Since found became 1, now found equal to 0 is false. Now while loop will be stopped. And it will go to the if condition. If found equal to 1, if found equal to 1, true or false? Found already 1 became. Now found is what? 1. 1 equal to 1 is true. So it will display item 21 is found at 4 location. Okay, so this will be shown to you. This will be shown to you. So this is your C function and program, and the program is running like this. Okay, 21 is found. Then it will display what? 22, found 21. Okay.
21.
Okay, clear. Another example we have taken where the item is not there. Where the item is not there, we have taken the you just write this thing. Just write this thing so that you can remember. You write just while I less than n and found equal to 0. You just write this. Then curly bracket if list of I equal to item. You just write this code so that you will be clear, because I am remembering whether you are remembering or not. Written just this small code you write while I less than n and found equal to 0. If list of I equal to item, found equal to 1, location equal to I plus 1. You have written.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll go to another example. If you see another example here, we enter 6 items. The same items are entered, but we are entering another item which is not found, 25. Now 25 is not there present. So whether item 25 is found? No, item 25 is not found. So how this program is executed, you see. So initially I becomes 0 and while loop is true. While loop is true if condition is false. Because item is what? 25. This is false. So while loop is true if condition is false. Then again I becomes 1. Here I becomes 1. Now here while loop is true but if condition is false. Then I becomes 2. Here 2. Here item is what? 25. And here list of I false. So if condition is false. Then here next I becomes what? 3. Now tell me after I becomes 3. Now while loop is true or false? Tell me, interact. While loop is true or false?
So true.
While loop is true. Then if condition is true or false?
The if condition is false.
If condition is false. Then I becomes what? I plus plus. I will be now 4.
Yes, sir.
Now
4.
while condition is what? True or false?
True, sir.
True. If condition is
False.
False.
false. Then I becomes 4 plus
I
1.
plus
5.
5.
Now while condition is what?
True, sir.
True.
True.
If condition?
False.
If condition
False.
is false.
Now I will be 5 plus 1 6. Now while condition is true or false?
False.
While condition is false. And found become 0? No. Found remained what?
No.
That found become what? Found cannot become 1. Found remained that 0. Okay, in the if condition, if there is a if found equal to 1, printf found item, else. Now here else will be executed, because if a found equal to 1, condition is false. Since condition is false, so it will go to execute its else part. In the else part, what? In the else part, it will show you item not found. Now we'll find out what is the time complexity of this algorithm. Now the time complexity of the algorithm is what? If you are in the example 1, in the example 1, we found the item 21 is present at the 4th location. That's why the while loop how many times executed? one time, second time, third time, fourth time. Since while loop body executed 4 times, so its time complexity is order of 4. Okay, order of 4. In the example 2, in the second example, here in the second example, we have not found the item. Since we have not found the item, so how many times the loop is executed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. Okay. Now, since 6 times the loop is executed, so its order is what? Order of 6. Here 5 is written. So by mistake 5 is written. This is the order of 6. That means if n number of items are there, n can be anything, any finite number. If n items are there, n number of items are there, n is a finite number. If n items are there, then we say that this is
Order
order
of
of
n.
n. This is order of n. So when we find the item which is present at the beginning, we say this is order of 1, or this is what? Best case. This is what? Best case. If we find the item which is present at the beginning, means order of 1. Order of 1 means what? One loop is executed. Okay, one loop is executed only once, means this is order of what? 1 means this is best case. If we do not find the item which is not present here, okay, if we do not find the item where the item is not present, or else if we find the item which is present at the last position of the list, then this is what? Order of n. So order of n is what? Worst case. But what is average case? The average case is what? Order of 1 plus, means in the first item order, then the second item order, then the third item order, then the fourth item order, then the fifth item order, like this up to last item, that is order of n. Okay, all order, all time complexity. Okay, all time complexity divided by n number of items. When all time complexity added, or sum of all time complexity divided by number of items, then this is what? This is average case. Three types of average, three types of cases are there. Three types of cases are there, and this worst case basically is written. Worst case is basically written in order of, okay, order of n. So in our algorithm, somewhere we will find out the best case, somewhere we will find out the worst case, and somewhere we will find out the average case. Somewhere we will find the average case. Now tell me one question, answer. I am asking one question. Suppose 1,000 items are there. What is the order of the list using the linear search? If 1,000 items are there, order of
1,000.
Order of 1,000. If 1 lakh items are there,
Order of 1 lakh.
If 1 crore items are there, then order of
1 crore.
Okay. If n number of items are there, then order of
N.
n. Okay. So this is your what?
Yes,
This
sir.
is your linear search. This is your linear search, and the linear search can be implemented in a list which may be sorted, which may not be sorted. That does not matter. That does not matter. But linear search can be applied on any type of list, any type of list, whether the list is sorted or list is not sorted. Any doubt? Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Anybody? Any doubt? Students, anybody? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt. Okay. So all of you clear the linear search, data structure operations, and how to find out the best case, worst case, average case. All these things you are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All you write my mobile numbers. You create a group so that I will share this material. You write my mobile number.
Sir, tell.
98613
613
87
87
561.
561. Sir, name?
98613 You create a group, WhatsApp group, so that I will share my material to the group. This material will be shared to you. Okay. So you have no doubt now.
Sir, name.
Santosh sir.
Santosh, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now you have no doubt.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Okay. How many types of searching are there? How many types of searching?
7, sir.
No. 7.
Sir, 2.
2 types of searching. What are
Linear
they?
and
Yes, sir.
non-linear.
Binary.
Linear and
Linear
Linear,
and
dynamic and
binary.
non-linear.
Linear search and binary search. We have completed today linear search. Similarly, we
Linear
will discuss in the next class binary search. We'll discuss next class. Next
Okay,
class
sir.
is tomorrow. Okay, next class is
Yes, sir.
tomorrow. You join
Yes, sir.
before time. We will start at sharp 6 p.m. Okay, so 6
Okay,
p.m. to
sir.
7 p.m. we will continue the binary search
Okay.
and others also. Other data structure also we'll discuss. Okay. Now,
Okay.
shall we stop
Okay, sir.
here? Okay, we'll stop here. Just wait.